to be compLexity.
Well, let's look through. Sorry, the Alienware roster rundown to start things off.
Ooh,
We're going to
nice.
have our Virtus.pro, Neo, Snacks, Bialy, Pasha, and Taz. While for compLexity, we got Nothing, Hiko, Sempis, Anger, and Sean Garris. And you were about to say?
No, it's okay. It's not necessary now. Not necessary.
My bad.
No. It's okay. We needed to get the Alienware roster rundown.
So, again, we got armor across the board. Still trying to figure out what Sean Garris is going to do. And looks like it's going to be a nade and a flash. Are they going to try to go for him with a shutter flash for Banana and overtake towards B? Looks like it's more going to be towards a mid-take. So all of them making their way towards alt-middle right now with Anger creeping in. Oh, looks like somebody was peeking towards the window, actually. Pasha was peeking the window and actually got digged down to, or Goose, should I say, down to 1 HP. So that body armor that he bought on his side definitely didn't help him at all. But look at that.
Oh,
Four of them
wow.
pushing down towards Banana. This is going to be big.
They do have all those players, and right now you have Sean Garris, who's just going to be over there pushing around, checking out the flank. I don't believe they know that there are that many players that have been pushing up. They're going to give up that A bomb site and retake it. Look at the nades. Let's see. They've got a nade and a flashbang and just a decoy there from Pasha. So Pasha's going to get spotted. They're going to have to be on a really tough rotate here. We've got Taz. He's going to see that they know for a fact that they're over there towards the A bomb site. Bomb's going to get planted in default there by Nothing. And here comes the rotate. So it was a gamble to try to hit over there towards that that B bomb site to have that 4-man stack, but they would have ran into a brick wall of Virtus.pro.
So now it's a 5 versus 3 situation. Of course, we have to try to retake so far. 2 towards Moto side, 1 towards mid. The one at mid is going to be Neo. Take it down. Sempis inside the side, dropping 1, looking for the double kill. Does so, and the pistol round does come in favor of compLexity. And you're right, Corey. It's such a huge gamble right now. That was for Virtus.pro to push 4 of them down towards Banana. But the smart play was them saying, okay, it's been cleared the whole time. We had a nade come back that hurt one of us. And we also saw Sean Garris peek back. So they know that it was actually a stack or something more than one person at middle or at alt mid. So they decide to fall back into B right after and try to reconvene. And that's why you saw as well, I think it was Bialy or Pasha that was down to 1 HP that held the library side and left totally the right side open so that his teammates could come up and meet with him and try to retake, but he got killed just before. So that's unfortunate for Virtus.pro, but compLexity definitely got the better chance out of that from the gamble from the Virtus.pro.
Yeah, Pasha's going to fall there inside of mid. Falling back is going to be Bialy. You're still on board here with Taz. Switching back over now to Sempis. Sempis going to be spraying around, but that action was actually happening on the other side. You can see that Nothing has been battling it out over here. Of course, now there's just a decoy, and rotating was Neo back over there towards A. And so they're taking their time, just picking apart Virtus.pro 1 bit at a time.
So we do have Neo rotating back from the CT spawn. Taz though holding towards that mid. A trade happens and a push down towards the hallway as Bialy takes down Hiko. So now the bomb is still down though. And just like that, it's a 2-on-2 situation. Anger making his way inside the boiler room, looking to flame back towards the window. But Bialy is just peeking right there. But Anger still manages to get the headshot with the AK-47. Last man standing, Neo hiding inside Cubby. They have committed towards the top. He's able to take down Anger.
Still
Nice
challenging.
behind.
That's what Nothing likes to do. He likes to challenge. He's still challenging. He has the bomb. He's still going to continue to challenge. You just cannot get that out of his veins. Now Neo, he's going to be pushing back around. Here comes the flashbang over the top. It does work. He's low on health, and now he even gave up the AK to Neo. And look out. Last time, Nothing struggled because he stepped right into the fire. He was on fire, and he loses that battle. Again, immediately challenging against Neo, and we were down to, I believe, a 2-on-4. And they came all the way back to take this round and get the defuse.
Yeah, somehow that 2-man push from Taz and Bialy was just too good for them. Too good for compLexity to hold. As 5-7s all across the board, got dinks from Bialy, and then the CZ as well from Taz. Just able to drop a gun, drop a few guns, and also with the bomb cure, or the bomb never picked up by compLexity, they have to fall back and try to grab it, so down to a 2-on-2.
So
but that 1 versus 1, it should have been Nothing's round.
So what does compLexity decide to do? Let's just buy again. Let's just keep going. We can buy CZs. We'll go ahead and flatline our money. And they're just not caring about their economy. And you can see they're trying to break them back. Makes sense in terms of right now. They're trying to make sure that they get rid of that money, but they have to worry about Neo as well as Snacks that are over here. And we saw the way that those two worked in their buddy system.
They still get a dink there across the drive-by. I think that was nothing with that CZ that was able to take Snacks down to 17 HP. And now all 5 of them are perked up at the entrance of Banana. Here comes the smoke towards the CT spawn, but a counter smoke comes in from CT over towards main. Snacks holding back towards new box, being so low on health, has to play this a little bit more passively. Neo just spamming across. Semph is still alive though with 8 HP, and they manage to take down Snacks inside new box. Now Neo at the garden on a 5 versus 1, gonna try to hold it. No avail.
Neo was stuck inside of that smoke. He really didn't have a clue. He was very disoriented as he was trying to fall back. He almost caused a little bit of damage there, but now you've got the rotate happening. And so Taz pushing right over there towards truck side. He knows that he has one that's wounded. That's going to be nothing. He's locked away over there, and that Cubby, that time he's able to finish him off. There's looking for a second one, able to pick up. Oh, look at that. Taz picks up 3, but it doesn't look like they don't have a kit. And so they'll go ahead and give this round up. But this is one of the things that Taz is so good at. He gets all of the exit kills. He's looking for another one, and he does get dropped there by Anger, but Bialy, he will save that FAMAS. And will that build up the hype for compLexity? We'll find out now.
Get ahead, I guess.
Give me a gun.
I dropped the Galileo. Drop my pit. They're gonna be saving?
No, they're gonna buy. They're gonna buy what they can.
Yeah. Just do default like we normally do.
I'm gonna go all mid for it.
So they're setting up for that default, and they're right. They will try to buy what they can. You can see that they have narrowed down their economy as well. So you've got a Mag 7 in the hands of Snacks, and then Bialy, he has a FAMAS to work with here. Let's take a look where that Snacks is playing it. He's going to play that close quarters. Good spot here. He's going to allow Neo to spot for him for the initial. But right now, it is a default setup here for compLexity. They're spread throughout the map. You can see the different angles that they're set up here. They've got players that are starting to work back over there towards that B side. Let's go ahead and hop back on board here with Neo.
Neo with the P250 at oranges, and they're going to go for a quick smoke already. Are they going to push through right away? Yes, indeed. We're just spamming first. It's going to be nothing. Trying to clear out towards orange to see if anybody's there. That nade is going to hurt Snacks right now. Snacks is even going to walk so close up to that smoke. He's going to hide towards the porch. But they jump across the top of the carriage. You saw Neo towards the back of the fountain, but Snacks can still hold this right now. A couple of smokes being lobbed. No rotation coming in, though, for the CT side. And now Snacks goes for the pre-fire, gives away his position. He's down to 13. And couldn't capitalize on the kill onto Anger. And now that's going to be the B side open. 2 guys watching the flank right now for compLexity. But the bomb with Anger is still making his way inside the A site. Semph is going to be trapped right now. They know that he's at the bottom of A ramp. That nade comes down. Taz picks him off with the 5-7 and picks up a Galil.
Yeah, they're okay with them losing that Galil. It could have been a lot worse, as they will try to hold on to it. Remember Bialy, he bought a FAMAS. Yep. He's going to go ahead and save that one. Taz has that Galil from Semph.
And Pasha spent $1,000 on that head armor, and then $300 for the P250.
Very good point. He also is a fan of art, as he was taking a good glimpse of that painting there.
So the bomb will go off. It's going to be 3-1 in favor of compLexity.
He's also a fan of cooking as well. So he's really he likes this area of the map. And so they will now. compLexity has picked up their second round. The score is 3-1.
Yep.
And let's see what they do here.
With that forced buy that they did the last round, losing 3 guns.
Smart.
They're still low on the money situation, so they're dropping 5-7s and P250 is the one that were able to save the guns. And then try to reset the money for the round after. But at this point, you can see it. They're not really stacking anywhere either. They're just counting on pure aim of P250s and just hold regular spots.
Well, expect if for some reason compLexity ends up getting to a bomb site, expect them to chase after each one of these players. They want to make sure they break them even further, forcing them to have to buy. Well, and so now inside the site, as I'm missing all of that. I apologize.
Bialy was inside the pit with his teammate there, Taz, in the hallway. They all got picked off, and compLexity makes their way inside towards the hallway, trying to clear out the site as well. Pasha with the Galil, they picked up the round before. Those spots, Anger should be able to get this kill. Yep, his little butt was sticking out. And then turns towards the right, but Sean Garris kills him with the AK. And now the bomb planted at A with the last 2 guys. No armor or anything, so they're just going to try to set up for exit kills at this point.
Yeah, they're able to fall back through, and right now they've only got $300 from that one P250 and $500 there from that 5-7. And so they're not really worried about losing these weapons. Of course, don't have a kit. Still looking for that exit now. And he decides, you know what, I'll go towards your way. And will he stay alive? And yes, he will.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe. Okay, there we go. I never know, because every time, I swear that end time changes like all the time. Like I think it's like, oh yeah, it's only going to be like 2 seconds, and after that, next time is like 10 seconds. It's like, okay, cool, whatever. We'll move on. 4-1 right now, 3-round lead in favor of compLexity now.
Yeah, and now we finally have enough money to get full weapons right now for Virtus.pro, but no kits across the board for this Polish team. Meanwhile, compLexity going with AKs from the rounds they won before. They're trying to push aggressively for Virtus.pro on a counter-terrorist team down towards the archway. 3 guys pushing aggressively at first, but nobody really committing towards this B control for compLexity's side. So one of them, which is going to be Pasha, will fall back towards archway. And then pushing outside towards the hallway already. Look at those bunny hops coming out. And then Bialy is still able to catch the third one, which is going to be Hiko. Peeks back out, draws the bomb carrier. Anger then finally kills him inside the pit. But the rotation comes in great, and Anger drops another one. Anger really likes this map. If anything, he hasn't been doing well in other maps, but on Inferno, definitely dropping these 2 and 3Ks and getting the entry frags. Now a 2-on-2 situation. Coming across here. Snacks with 11 HP, 50 seconds left on the clock. Anger with another frag here to make a trip kill. And the last one is going to get swept up by Sean Garris onto Neo.
Yeah, so they're able to take them out very quickly there for compLexity. Now 5-1. Taking a look where they sit for Virtus.pro. Looks like they're deciding they will save again here. Well, of course they're going to save, but it's a matter of what type of save they're going to go with. They have 2 CZs and 5 7s to follow. So trying to stay above that 2200, 2300 mark.
Yep.
And so that way they can for sure buy going into the next round. And so now you see that starting off the round, they're going to toss out that molly. I don't know if that's, yeah, and it's actually going to be in a really good spot. Snacks getting dropped there, though. That was over there to the B side, and there goes Neo to fall as well. So it looks like you're going to have Anger who's going to hold down this area. Probably a little bit more respectable than what Simpus did last time. So Anger now setting up. He's going to loft out a nade, slowing things down here. You know that they want that AK, so there goes, now he has some support there with that molly. And now it's going to be left up to Pasha. Pasha's actually on the flank here. Remember, they really want that AK, and they're ready and willing to take him down with that frag from the AK. So 6-1, and Virtus.pro trails by 5.
I'm not going to discount Virtus.pro right now because compLexity had a huge lead. At the same time, we're seeing the same scenario on Cash where Virtus.pro only needed 1 round to turn around the whole game, even the whole half. So now, especially with Snacks picking up an AWP on the CT side, let's see if compLexity could keep the roll. They need this round more than Virtus.pro, in my opinion.
Well, it's all about momentum, and that's where things shifted quickly. And Snacks right here. He catches the edge of Hiko. He's going to fall. Trying to be able to push back up. He catches the Simpus now, looking for his third. He misses just above. Now it's back over here to Neo. Neo on the backside of that B bomb site now. And they will continue to challenge, but look out. Sean Garris has pushed around through the smoke. He was trying to flank about. He will get taken down. Now they have opened up that bomb site. It is going to be down to this 2-on-3, nothing, and Anger. And Anger's watching over here towards the garden side. Nice little pop flash there. Pasha's going to be right around the corner. He's going to fall. Now left up to nothing. Nothing down to a 1v3. This is where he likes to be. He loves those tense situations, and he will fall to Bialy. And so now the score is going to be 6-2, and there's that momentum shift that we were talking about. Will it or will it not happen here now?
Yeah, and then that gave enough time, and you saw Taz let go of the defuse for Bialy to pick up the AWP back for his Snacks, and they just couldn't get past that AWP to start for compLexity. No really big shutter flashes being thrown by compLexity as well, just in case there was somebody that's going to push aggressively out there, and Snacks just easily kills them with that AWP. So again, he's going to be able to maintain it for this round here. compLexity winning so many rounds in a row so far. You can see on the money system, on the scoreboard, they still have a lot of money to work with. So they have to play this a little bit more passively. At least now they know, well, maybe not necessarily passively, but now that they know that Snacks is opping, they're going to be able to switch over their strategies a little bit here and maybe try to win against this AWP.
Bialy was able to swoop through there into the bedroom, and Taz going to be right there to help him out. So they'll be going back and forth. They're going to had a perfect little trade option there, but Taz is going to fall. So is Bialy, and now it's back over here with Snacks. Snacks going to spot one, tries to get the flick shot with that AWP. He will fall to Anger. And so now it's going to be left up to Neo. Neo all by himself. And it looks like they're chasing already. They're trying to figure out where he's at, and he hasn't gone to try to save it yet. And Neo says, no, I've got this. And really, look at this. They're already going around on the flank side right now. You've got one player that's already pushing around through the B, and really the area you need to worry about is where the bomb's planted. I think they both have the same mindset here. You can see that Sean Garrett's trying to look through the side there while he was angled, and Neo gets the upper hand there, and he will fall back. So I think they both had the exact same objective. They were trying to take the weapons out of their opponent's hands. And look at that. Good swoop in by Neo. That intel saying, hey, I'm going to go pick back up that op. And there you go. Hands it off to Pasha, and Pasha's going to try to do work inside of mid.
Yeah, I mean, on that 4 versus 1, it was nice for compLexity to push out first, but you got to make sure that whoever's going to stay inside the site or watching the angle should be able to watch or win fights 1 versus 1. With Neo winning that initial one, forced them to fall back, so they couldn't really go and try to hunt him down right after to try to get the gun back from him.
Pushing straight away. They're inside of mid. They're going to go really quick now, trying to be able to hold it down. Let's see if we can switch over here as they keep dropping quickly over there towards that A mid. And now we're back over here with Taz. Taz able to pick up that. He's got those long arms, so he can reach all the way out of the boiler area. And he takes down the bomb carrier, and it almost could have been a quick little turn of events. It still cracks me up of how far you can pick up a weapon.
I know. It's
like, oh yeah, like Go-Go Gadget arm, or the little the T-Rex hands, the grabber thing that you can just click.
Yeah, because if it was actual T-Rex.
Oh, well, like, you know what I'm talking about.
I know, the arm extenders.
Yes, okay.
The pooper scoopers.
I wouldn't go that far.
8-2 is our score in favor of compLexity right now, and they are looking good on the money situation. Pasha novaing right now for VP as they're going to buy whatever they can. One more time in this half, they fully bought with not enough money to get kits, and not many flashes right now. They do have they had 3 smokes, but now they just lobbed one in the middle to try to prevent compLexity from moving up. As compLexity, again, they're playing the lure game so far. They do have nothing creeping around towards B to see if he could get any intel over on that side. Meanwhile, the rest are already made up towards
He doesn't see him there. He doesn't see him on the other side. That we're on board with Hiko now. That was Taz that didn't see it, so he's able to push right through. Ooh. Taz just on the other side there in Graveyard. He will be able to pick up one. Looking for his second one, spraying away, but Anger will give some support there. And now it's left up to Snacks and Neo. And it is down to a 2-on-3, so it is doable here for Virtus.pro. They have not got the bomb planted yet either. They're still working around there. They're going to get the bomb planted inside of the site. This is not for any type of angle here. Sean Garrett is probably the only player that can get some type of shot on it. And look at that. Virtus.pro wants nothing of it.
So Snacks is going to fall back inside B. Neo, again, like you mentioned it, done. He's creeping up to look for exit kills one more time. But that bomb is definitely going to go off, and compLexity is going to take the lead by 7. What's the money situation like right now for VP? We know one of them's at 0. Yeah, the rest of them are fairly low. And with the rounds they lost, it's 3 rounds that they lost so far. So, yeah, it's actually smarter for them right now to save their weapons. $2,400. They'll be able to drop from Mosses if they want to keep on buying and try to win this one. But let's listen into compLexity.
Literally just walk rush out.
Yeah,
all the way to pit.
Yes, fancy.
Yeah, do the fast speed, They're going to push out to Kara. Molly Kara.
I'll do it. I got
and Sean, get a molly. We're going to do the molly strat.
Oh, I don't really know the Molotov.
The chuckles from nothing. I got 16K. 9-2 is our score here, so they're going to try to play a molly towards the car and try to catch some people off guard here, pushing up, but no. Neo and Snacks playing it passively, and at the same time, they did drop guns for their teammates for this force buy.
Yeah, so they're going to try to make something happen with the money what they had. Smoking off over there. Snacks going to be now kind of choked off at that point. Take a look at the setup here as they're starting to be able to push in here towards the site.
Oh, they missed it.
Coming over the top there. You can see the flashbangs in and back over now with Neo. But Snacks is on the other side. He does get smoked over there by the coils. They're going to continue to push in, but they have not ran into the opposition at this point yet. Neo just trying to hold this backside down, allowing his teammate Snacks to have a little bit of time here. Just over the top. Simphis was trying to hop up on top of the coils, and he just couldn't. And that was because of Snacks, and so he finishes the job there. Now here comes Taz. He likes this shot, and he will get finally taken out. It looks like we're about to be at a 10-2 score.
Yeah. That second molly that was supposed to go towards New Box was actually missed there by compLexity, and I thought that was going to be a huge disadvantage because Neo was still able to perch up towards the back of New Box and not move away from his position. But what he did was that he smoked the front of the New Box to try to clear out that molly, and that actually smoked himself out, so he couldn't really cover anything and really help his teammate out inside B. Bialy trying to save us from us, getting the kill onto nothing, upgrading to an AK-47. The bomb's going to go off, but Anger is chasing after him, and so is one coming from the hallway. Bialy runs back, and he's just going to hide in the corner. We'll be able to save it now, and it's going to be 10-2 like you mentioned it, Corey. But again, it was lucky there for compLexity with that smoke thrown by Neo to prevent anything from burning. But it helped them to get into the site and overtake it easily.
Just a quick turn of events on how these games are playing. Map 1, Sean Gares and Nothing were at the top of the board. And now Sean Gares sitting at the bottom of the board for his teammates with 4 kills. So it's just fun to watch on how when you go from one map to the next that you can have a different superior player at that time.
So Bialy saving an AK. We do have a save going on for the rest of VP. A trade happening inside the hallway, so it's a 4-on-4. But we are committing towards A because they have seen the bomb. A counter smoke coming in here.
Snack's going to push through.
That's going to force him to fall back right now for compLexity as Pasha is inside the boiler with the CZ. Taking down Anger, is about to spot Semphis. It takes down Semphis as well. It's a 4 versus 2 now. And this could be the round where Virtus.pro comes back. They did this before, winning an eco on a 12-5 lead, and then they came back in to win the game. We'll see if it's going to happen again.
Sean Gares low on health, and he's doing the exact same thing that Semphis was doing, watching a completely different angle where Pasha could just slide in and pick up the frag. Hiko, though, he heard a gun getting picked up. That's actually the off there, and Neo will fall there. So he's running right around the corner and just trying to predict his angle, and he was just immediately looking down hall. But again, they're right there, close quarters, and just pops them as they run around the corner. So 10-3. Just a very obscure round there as Virtus.pro. They just played aggressive. They just continued to push up. We knew where we were at. Let's go ahead and try to get this kill.
compLexity looks like they could buy out for the rest of the game, so they're going to look very sit comfortably right now in terms of gear that they could use for the next 2 rounds. And 10-3 as well on the first half is actually quite good for them on the T side. But like I said, this eco could be the turning point right now for Virtus.pro. Couple of nades being lava, another nade mixed by Stacks there. And it bounces back inside B, but he decides to fall back, but still the advantage in health comes in favor of VP by the nades that they threw over. That dropped Anger down to 19. But they're sitting up by the logs. I don't know if they're boosting to look back towards the archway, but if not, they're just setting up for smokes.
That's gonna be down. That's gonna be a downside there. Actually, I believe Nothing may have made the call saying that was not it.
Yeah.
That was not the smoke that we needed here.
And nobody else is really throwing another one, so. And then a counter smoke coming in. Taz, though, on the other side of the map, taking the kill onto Anger, was lurking inside the hallway. They actually went for a 2-man crossfire with Bialy holding inside the bedroom. So here comes the rest of compLexity trying to push through this smoke. Trade comes in, they burn him down. Snack still holding by the porch and finally gets dropped by Hiko. He loves that spot and it works.
Pasha's going quickly to try to challenge this one, but it is smoked up over there towards this region. You can see he's trying to look through the bottom of the smoke. And they're going to try to be able to hold this area down. They both toss out their own mollies there. And Sean Gares, he's being in a very tough spot, but they're angling back and forth. They eliminate all of them as they just pivot around, and Pasha was just trying to find that opening. He saw Sean Gares, but it just never was there.
Yeah, Sean Gares at first, I mean, that spray that came in from Pasha on the rotation somehow should have landed and get the kill against him. But Sean Gares just played it patiently and looked back and watched the other angles because he had the huge fountain covering him after. And it was just a great hold there by Hiko and by Sean Gares. So last round here of the first half. Pasha buying an AWP, tried to peek down towards Lore. Aggressive push by Snacks, but then denied by Hiko with the AK-47. Then Neo trying to push out, and he gets headshotted himself. And that's going to be V open for business, but we're still not pushing through. We're still going for trades at mid. And just like that, it's a 4 versus 2. Taz at 12 HP. Pasha running through the smoke. Flick shot, but then retaliated by nothing. And this should end the half 12-3 in favor of compLexity. Bomb is going to get planted right now at default spot for Banana. And we're going to have 2 of them perk inside B. And then the last one, which is going to be Semphis, watching the flank. Taz rotating across here towards the CT spawn. And with 12 HP, he needs a miracle right now to win this one. Creeping up as the smoke dissipates. He then got spotted here, pre-fired. Now a molly preventing him from making it towards the main. And then Eco just runs across with the CZ. And indeed, we end the first half done 12-3.
As, again, it was going back to that turning point. We saw it happen on map 1. This time, whenever that turning point happened, they're able to recover quickly and make things happen. So that's why we're sitting at that 12-3 right now.
So a big confidence boost needed there for compLexity to end this first half with a huge margin, a huge lead, and then hoping to bring this to a third one because, if you guys just tuned in, Virtus.pro actually won the first map 16-11 on cash, and they're looking to bring this to a third map, speaking about compLexity, forcing it to season. And that will be another matchup where Virtus.pro will have to play 3 maps done, if it goes that way.
All right. So we're just waiting to be able to start up this second half as we kind of take a look at how these games have played out so far. The interesting things that have come to fruition is some of these aggressive moments. Those are the rounds that Virtus.pro picked up. But I think that compLexity has adjusted their play style a little bit, especially losing a map like Cash. And it's going to be interesting once we go into that third map season. But we're not there yet. Still, it is a 12-3 score line here for compLexity.
We'll definitely keep it as an if we go to a third map.
So we'll see how things start off here. Take a look here at where they decide to break here in the pistol. But I can't say it enough. Virtus.pro's been playing for a long time now. And not just a long time in terms of their experience, but a long time for this tournament. They played a lot of matches so far. And so you can see that they're acting as if they've got some decoys there. They're shooting there inside of mid. There's a little battle going on, and Semphis is going to fall to Neo. And nothing's going to be right there around the corner. Taz going to go chasing after a kill there, so nothing's going to help out with some cover fire there. And so now you can see that Sean Karras is starting to push back around here. He has that smoke to be that barrier, but they hurt him now as he tries to make the jump up into the tree. That would have been pretty good to see, but now he's going to have to fall back. Nice little bounce flash over there. They're going to go quickly rotate. You can see 2 of the players rotating now, and so we're going to see if Hiko can help out his teammate Sean Karras at the backside of the site. He spots one. They're still going to be rotating back around here. He's going to have to worry about the flank. They do spot Hiko now. They know that he's in the backside of the site. The bomb's going to trying to get planted there. They smoke off over there towards that garden side. And so this is on a 3-on-3 with the bomb planted here in that B-bomb site.
Now the bomb planted by oranges. We do have Bialy still at the first oranges. Pasha towards the dark spot.
No kid.
And then 1 in water, indeed. There's no kids for compLexity, so they have to act very fast. They have to move in. They still has managed to have mollies right now for VP to slow him out. Anger gets 1 frag. We had to push in. Nothing gets the kill. That clock is still ticking on the bomb.
They don't. They actually quickly went for that that default position. Don't think that Hiko's got this. He does not. Again, so there's 2 things that happen there. They used every single grenade or every single nade properly there. Yep. They tossed out the early smokes. They slowed them down. They couldn't come through the CT side or through the garden side or construction area, and so that slowed them down. Then shortly after that smoke started to decimate, they sit there and threw out a flashbang. And then from there, we saw the molly come in later on. So again, just delaying them time and time again, and then playing in the back side of the site where they had to force them to come get them. And then the last part of that puzzle was the fact that they did not plant in a default position. The first thing that you do when you look for a plant quickly is you go towards that default spot over there by the grill, and the bomb was not there.
So force buy coming in for compLexity. Hiko peeking out first, spam down to 61. And here comes a few smokes and flashes, but not committing yet inside B is going to be Virtus.pro. Just holding by the car. Well, we do have a FAMAS in the hands of nothing. But the rest of them with 5-7 and 3 CZs. Pushing it inside is going to be Snacks at the point. Trying to clear out the side first and feel it out right now to see if there's going to be a stack from compLexity. As he sees nothing as of yet, another one's going to move in to help him out, including the bomb carrier. Now they spot the crossfire set up. Oh, Hiko misses a shot. He's being pushed in right now, trying to get this kill into Bialy, but to no avail. Bomb is looking to get planted at default spot with success. Meanwhile, we have only gotten one casualty for Virtus.pro, which is going to be Snacks. And with that, Anger and Nothing decides to fall back and save these guns to try to turn things around on a round after.
Yeah, you can see that Anger, he did buy head armor, 2 flashbangs, and a 5.7. So he has $1,900 that he spent in the previous round, so he wants to keep that. And look at where they sit for the economy here. This will be their second round to lose, so there'll be another $1,900 to add into that.
Terrorists win.
And so we'll see what they end up doing here. Hopefully, I mean, I don't know with compLexity. Even with $2,000, that's still there's almost traditionally no question you don't buy here. Well, thank goodness they can't, because there's nothing that's within that price range, except for a scout. That'd be a good one.
You and your scouts.
I have to, man.
Unless they go for that 1,900 investment like Anger did, but it didn't pay off for them the round before, so they're just going to try to go with whatever they can, and then really go with a stronger arsenal if they actually lose this round, or if they lose this round, or when they lose this round against Virtus.pro. Smokes right now towards the CT spawn, but it's going to be just a slight fake so far, because we have counter smoke going in for the counter-terrorist team. A molly is also thrown to try to put Nothing out of position, but then you start hearing crickets again towards the B bomb site. The rest of the VP crew moving back up towards this middle area, and they're going to try to go for the boost inside the awning here, inside on the top of Motobox.
So you're going to have over here, Pasha is going to decoy for a little bit here. But they've already started to wrap around now. Let's go take a look here. You can see that they've started to move here towards this area right now. But look out, there's going to be Hiko. He's going to get caught. He's going to make that call out quickly. And it looks like they are going to be rotating back around now. So on board here with Sean Garris inside of the A-bomb site. And he's going to get quickly taken out there. Now it's going to be left up to Anger to hold down this area. They actually get some good taps in there. So now they're going back here. He's going to be able to reload now. Oh, head dinks, but that really wasn't enough.
Through the sandbag, I think that only put it down to 66.
And so now we've got Anger again. That was Simphus who we were on board with. Now we've got Anger here. And he's going to save on to this 5.7. He likes to cherish this 5.7. He's going to keep it for as many rounds as he can.
And that's another round where Nothing is going to save his FAMAS as well. Those guys definitely didn't buy anything more on that round that just happened. One's close.
Making sure that we don't see any players there. And Neo's going to fall there to Nothing's FAMAS, and so he'll have to rebuy. But right now, we'll see what they decide to buy here for compLexity. They're still trying to figure that out, so let's listen in to these guys.
Just one smile, Corey?
I have no nade, John.
Okay.
No way!
We kind of missed it after. As soon as they say the strats, well, it's time for all smiles and giggles right now for compLexity. So no nades, only one kit around the waist of Anger. Nothing trying to peek out towards this middle right now. They're going to try to nade as well. And Semphis spamming through the wall with the crosshair from Nothing gets the first kill onto Bialy. So a 5-on-4 situation.
Uh-oh. Pasha's able to work through this smoke area here. There's another smoke that comes out. And I actually think that works in his benefit here. I don't... Actually, Hiko is watching the flank there. So they anticipated them to be able to push through that smoke. And there goes the fire. That's actually going to push him out a little bit further now. They're going to be rotating back around. There's going to be Taz. Taz is going to fall just over the top. And Hiko's trying to spray out whatever he can. This time he's able to take him down with a P2K. Now it's left up to Snacks. Snacks missing that op shot. And so he does switch over. 35 seconds left here in the round. Looks out for a play that's going to be pushing through. That's going to be Nothing as he pushed through the smoke to pick up the kill. 13-6 now is the score here in favor of compLexity.
Yeah, that was nice of Hiko to actually predict the push through towards the CT spawn. I would have never expected that. I thought it was a mistake of a bad smoke that was being lobbed through, or just not really covering your angles from the CT spawn. But he knew a lot better than that. So a nice play there. Passive, very passive by Hiko. But at the same time, when he got the kill, he lost one of his teammates. But at least they still have enough money to go for drops for this round here. So 13-6. 3 more rounds for them to bring this to a third map. Speaking about complexity, we have mollies that are being lobbed inside Banana to try to hold things back a bit. But we do have a full AK across the board for Virtus.pro, getting ready to commit towards this B bomb site. Nothing looking to counter, waiting to counter with a smoke as soon as he sees something. No, he's just going to try to peek out and spam because a counter flash did come out, but Hiko still falls down. And Nothing is by himself right now towards Archway's side, decides to fall back all the way on the other side of the smoke instead of coming through and challenging him. So Semphis is going to move in, bomb is going to get planted, 1 guy watching the flank, make that 2 watching the flank, 3 inside the site for the Polish team. While they just keep smoking and running the time off this clock, they are playing this so well.
Yeah, look at this. They've got players that are over here towards that area over on Banana's side. They're ready. They can fill in where needed, and they've delayed long enough again. compLexity probably deciding now that they can just go ahead and back up. We'll give them this round.
Yep.
The score now be 13-7. But look out for the flank now. And Sean Garrett says, well, I'm well aware of that flank.
Again, it all comes down to really not wasting your smokes and your flashes. If you're able to just use maximum 2 smokes to overtake a site and not really use any more to smoke deep inside on the rotations or whatnot, you save it for inside the site, and that's definitely what we saw. As soon as one smoke dissipated with their initial ones from the Banana into the garden, well, they just re-smoked it and re-smoked it, and then there's nothing that compLexity could do on a rotation, because you're going through the CT spawn. The only thing you can guess is going for random sprays through the smokes, but if they follow your trails, you can get caught at the same time through the smoke yourself. So it was just great display by Virtus.pro to hold the B-bomb site after the plant. Now Sean Garrett switching back over to the B-bomb site for the but nobody really peeking out as of yet for VP. VP are actually looking for an aggressive push at middle, all the way up middle already. They pushed 3, made that, 3 up middle, and they're moving towards the truck side. Everybody's being blinded so far by counter flashes, and so much smoke right now, we won't see any action until Hiko drops Pasha by the archway side. Semphis deep inside the site, waiting for this smoke to clear, and as soon as we do, we're going to see a bunch of names scroll up on the top right here of your screen. Nothing with the first one onto Taz. There you go, Hiko then onto Bialy, who's trying to push towards the CT spawn. Bomb is down at truck side. They managed to take down Neo as well, leaving Snack the last man standing, who does get a trade-off against Nothing, but then Hiko picks him off here to give them the tie point.
As we look at it so far, Virtus.pro, they're in a tough spot right now. They will buy 2 CZs and a Glow with 2 AKs. They all have head armor, so they're really trying to make something happen in this round. They do not want to go to a tie point. And let's see if they're able to get a pick here to start things off. On board here with Sean Garrett. They do have a player that decided to go ahead and push up, trying to figure out who that is.
Yeah.
That's going to be Semphis. Semphis able to take down 2. That's also the bomb carrier. At the same time, while that action was happening, they actually had Nothing push up. Here's going to be Hiko. Hiko, it taps away a complete sandwich down on both sides of Banana. They push up inside of mid. They have Sean Garrett, who's watching there from mid there to watch that cross there, allowing his teammate to be able to push up through this area right here, and then finally they're able to collapse in at the same time. You also have another teammate, 2 players that are coming in here, and this is where the debacle happens here.
Game point situation for compLexity. That was a nice rainbow circle right there.
Well, it's the rainbows symbolize debacle.
Nice. Bomb in the hands of Sean Garrett. Bomb. Up in the hand of Sean Garrett as he's looking down towards Banana. And it was a forced buy coming in from VP. And I guess compLexity kind of anticipated that. As that happened, they pushed down Banana, but this time they're pushing up towards middle. They catch Nothing off guard. They're running through with the P250s, and they're making their way towards the CT spawn as well. We do have Hiko holding it across just by the awning. Gets the first one, trying to get a second one with success, switching over to the P2K. Lining up the third one with the headshot onto Taz. Bialy then the last man standing. The last one with the bomb on his back as well. Making his way towards the truck side, as they're going to call it. They spot him as well. He creaks over across, gets the headshot onto Semphis. Now it's a 2-on-1 situation. Smokes towards the Moto, and he's going to try to get the bomb plant down now. A nade then onto the feet of Hiko, and it's now down to a 1 versus 1. Sean Garris versus Bialy. Sean Garris hears the bomb being planted. Just moving in with the CZ. Comes across, gets the headshot. Drive-by, gets the defuse, and we are now going to move in to a third map season with Sean Garris. Almost a clutch coming in, though, for Bialy with a trip kill.